Mike, what do you have for me for the roulette of the stack?
Things at GameStop seem to be going, quite honestly, from bad to worse. The CEO is now out, Furlong brought in from Amazon. What was that?
2
years ago. Not quite the turnaround that they were looking for, apparently. They did make some new investments, such as an online marketplace for NFTs. I'm just shocked that didn't go the way they wanted to. And yeah, he is out. Ryan Cohen has become the executive chairman over at GameStop. But shockingly, the same problems that plagued the video game retailer prior to the pandemic seem to be still impacting the retailer today.
I'm not sure what's going on here. GameStop reported earnings yesterday also, but I don't think they had a conference call because I think they got rid of the CEO
at the same time,
basically to avoid having a conference call.
And what was with the tweet from Ryan Cohen? Was
it
just wait or something like that?
I think he said not for long.
Not for long.
So
yeah, okay, I get it.
I don't.
Cohen made
for long sounds like for long.
Oh,
I thought it was a play on that, and also the stock was down 20%, so maybe him saying like, I don't know, but so Cohen made his money starting and running Chewy, the online pet retailer.
Yes,
and from there, what has he done?
Driven a bunch of hype about stocks during the pandemic.
I'm just going to quote from his Wikipedia page here, just because it's a legitimate question. So he grew the business, this is Chewy, to $3.5 billion in revenue in 2018 prior to stepping down as CEO. In 2019, it IPO'd. In 21, he joined the GameStop board with a couple Chewy executives. And then last year, he was involved with the Bed Bath & Beyond thing that looked very shady and pumpy and dumpy.
Yes.
I have no doubt that Cohen did some really good work at Chewy, because you don't build a company that does $3.5 billion in revenue without being good at what you do.
Sure.
Everything he's done since January of 2021 feels kind of slimy.
Scammy. Yeah.
Or at least it's like slime adjacent.
I don't know what I would have done to turn GameStop around, but the idea that they were going to make all of their money on NFTs in the future just does not seem like long-term good business planning.
You know what this seems like is, you ever see an actor who has like a great first movie and you're like, wow, I can't wait to see what they do next. And then Ben Affleck does Geely and you're like, oh, that wasn't a great choice. It feels like Cohen picked the wrong project to do next.
Perhaps.
You know, and I don't know what his choices were after finishing up at Chewy, but it seems to me that he got into GameStop, and it's just brought him to a place that, I'll be honest, I don't think is representative of what his real talents are, and maybe has steered him into some things that I don't think are great.
In an age where gaming is more popular than ever, there should have been a better way for a business to monetize on that than diving into an NFT marketplace. Like, accept and build around that community that already exists in gaming, and maybe that just doesn't work today, and maybe it's brick and mortar in that space just shouldn't exist in the first place. But it's not as though the popularity of gaming is in decline.
I think it can work, but not with the existing chassis that GameStop has.
Yeah.
There's too much to be undone there.
Perhaps.
to make it pop, to make it real, you know? So, I don't know. I happen to think Cohen's probably a pretty talented guy. Again, you don't do what he did at Chewy without being something. But everything since then has just felt a little off. And I don't really know what to make of that.